Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deepa Barar and I'm here to inspire you all to live a deeply beautiful life. In today's video, I cannot even believe we haven't even talked about this one yet, but we are talking about what the best diet is for hair growth. Before we get into this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can find out exactly when I post my next video. Alright, let's get into this video. We're gonna get started. So most of you already know me from my alopecia videos. You guys know that I lost 70% of my hair from alopecia and that I grew it back through natural means, diet, supplements, stress management. For those of you that are new to my channel, the diet that I did for my hair growth was the AIP diet. So I'm just going to break that down a little bit for you guys before we get into the very specific foods that you can eat that will actually encourage hair growth. I realize that not all of you are here because you have alopecia. You might be here just because you want to know exactly what to eat to make your hair grow faster or longer or thicker. We're going to get to that in a second, but I do want to touch on the AIP diet just because if you are suffering from any sort of autoimmune disorder and your byproduct is hair loss, the AIP diet is really going to help you. So we're just going to touch on that real quick and then we'll get into the specific foods you can eat to grow your hair thicker, longer, and faster. So the AIP diet is also known as the autoimmune paleo or the autoimmune protocol diet. And it's an elimination diet. It's basically designed for people that are suffering from any sort of autoimmune disorder. And what an autoimmune disorder does to your body is it attacks otherwise healthy cells, thinking that it's a foreign invader and that it needs to kill the virus so that it doesn't spread any further. But instead of killing the virus, it's actually attacking your own body's healthy cells. In alopecia, what it's doing is it's attacking your hair follicles. And so the AIP diet comes in and what it does is it removes any sort of foods that can cause an allergic reaction in your body or an inflammatory response. What you're gonna do is you're following that for a certain period of time until your body's reaction has calmed down, and then you're slowly reintroducing foods to see what your body can tolerate and what your body reacts to. And then you can go from there and kind of customize your diet. You know exactly what you can and cannot eat. Stay tuned to my next video because I'm gonna break down exactly how to follow the diet, how long to follow it for, and when to reintroduce the foods and how to go about reintroducing the foods and then incorporating that into your regular routine and getting back some sense of normalcy. All right, so now we're going to get into specific foods that you can incorporate into your diet that will help to make your hair grow longer, thicker, and faster. So I've got 7 specific foods that are really going to help you guys, and I'm going to break down exactly why they're really good for you. And these ones are actually allowed on the AIP diet, so if you are following that diet or if you're going to, these ones are all permissible. So let's get into it. All right, the first one we're going to talk about is going to be, no surprise to you guys, berries. I'm sure you've already heard so many really great things about berries and how good they are for your body. Well, no surprise, they're really good for your hair as well. So berries contain antioxidants, and antioxidants fight free radical damage. And free radical damage to your scalp or your follicles can really cause damage to your hair and make your hair thinner and break more easily. So you definitely want to load up on the berries. They also contain vitamin C, which is responsible for producing collagen. And we all know that collagen is really good for not only your skin, but also for your hair and your nails. So it's really gonna work to strengthen your hair, which is gonna allow it to grow a lot longer and thicker. The next one we're gonna talk about is spinach. And spinach is really great because it contains a high amount of iron. And iron is really important for your scalp because it helps to transport red blood cells throughout your body. Circulation is really important when it comes to scalp and follicle health. You want to get as much red blood cells and nourishment to your scalp as possible to help your hair be a lot healthier. And spinach also contains vitamin A, and vitamin A is responsible for producing sebum in your scalp. If you guys saw the video I posted on how to prevent your hair from breaking, sebum is really important because it moisturizes your hair as it's exiting your scalp. So it's really, really important for your hair health. And spinach contains a ton of vitamin C as well. The next thing we're going to talk about is fish. And in particular, wild-caught fatty fish is the best one that you can go for, like salmon. Salmon is fantastic for your hair because it contains a high amount of omegas. And omega-3s are really important when it comes to preventing hair loss and to add hair density as well. It also contains a good amount of protein, vitamin D, and vitamin B, which are all important hair vitamins. And then protein is super important because it helps when it comes to the building blocks of your actual hair. All right, and the next food that we're gonna talk about are sweet potatoes. Now, this was one of my favorite things and really helped me get through the AIP diet. Sweet potatoes are fantastic because they contain a ton of beta carotene. Now, beta carotene is converted into vitamin A when it's in the body. Vitamin A is super important because it produces sebum, and that's going to encourage faster hair growth and thicker hair as well. And one medium sweet potato actually contains 4 times the amount of beta carotene your body needs in a day. So that's fantastic. Now, if you know of any foods that are really good for hair growth, please feel free to add them into the comment section below. I know that everybody in this community will really appreciate that. All right, we're down to our last 3 foods, and we are going to be talking about avocados. Now, avocados are a really fantastic source of vitamin E. They contain, one medium avocado contains about 20% of your daily needs. Vitamin E is also known as an antioxidant. It's really important when it comes to fighting free radical damage in your cells. And it's just the same as when it comes to having really nice skin and healthy nails and hair. Hair is basically the exact same thing. Everything comes down and starts with your diet. You definitely want to have as healthy of a diet with a broad range of food as possible to encourage healthy cells in your body. If the healthier your cells are, the healthier your hair, skin, and nails are going to be. It's just, that's how it works. So hair is no different at all. So the more foods that you can incorporate that are higher in really beneficial vitamins and nutrients, the better your hair is going to be. I should also mention that avocados are really high in essential fatty acids, which is really important for healthy hair and fighting hair loss. The next one we're going to be talking about are oysters. Oysters are one of my absolute favorite foods. They're actually one of the best food sources of zinc, and zinc is really important when it comes to hair health, especially for those of you that are suffering from telogen effluvium, which is a form of alopecia. Zinc can really help to combat that. You just want to be careful that you don't consume too much zinc, because that can also not be good. But it essentially helps when it comes to the hair growth cycle and maintaining a regular hair growth cycle. Hair loss can actually be attributed to a break or a shortening of one of the stages of the hair growth cycle. If you guys don't know how the hair growth cycle works, you can check out my video on basically the hair growth cycle, and it'll explain everything to you. But understanding how that all works will really help you to be more informed and prepared when it comes to trying to fight hair loss. Okay, and I've saved the best for last. This is one of the best sources of vitamins and nutrients when it comes to hair growth, and we're talking about shrimp. Shrimp is one of my absolute favorite sources of protein. It's got a whole list. I'm gonna actually read it off for you guys. It contains, well, we all know, a good amount of protein in it. B vitamins, which are really important, zinc, iron, omega-3s, and vitamin D. And those are all really important nutrients when it comes to hair health and hair growth. Vitamin D in particular, you guys, if you follow me, you'll know that I'm always pushing vitamin D, B12, and iron. And 3.5 ounces of shrimp actually contains 38% of your daily needs for vitamin D. Actually, most people are actually deficient in vitamin D and don't really realize it. It's a lot more common than you would think, and vitamin D can be a really big culprit when it comes to hair loss. If you guys want me to post a video on the best supplements for hair growth, please let me know in the comments as well, and I will make that video for you guys. All right, that brings us to the end of our video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was informative. Please share it with anybody that needs to watch this, and I will see you guys soon with another video. Take care, guys.